Hey guys, welcome back. So, as you can see, I'm in the middle of nowhere on an abandoned house. But I'm here filming, and the reason I'm filming is because I want to announce that I've officially launched my personal brand on Instagram, as well as TikTok and YouTube too. And that means I'm documenting my daily progress to achieve my goal of making $1 million profit from organic dropshipping before I finish my university degree. And now, you've been watching me probably for a while now. Well, I've posted my videos for almost 2 years, and that's because I've documented my journey on long form YouTube in business since almost the start of my business journey. But what I've not done is posted anything publicly on Instagram, and that's what I've started doing. And the way I've started doing that is through short form content, daily updates, daily vlogs, daily accountability. And that is probably the best way to watch your journey, to keep yourself accountable, and to be public, and the main part, to build an audience of followers over time. Now I have around, shall we say, 500 days for this challenge. So I have 500 days to make £1 million profit, and I'm currently on basically zero. So it's going to be a long journey, and if you guys don't follow me on Instagram yet, drop a follow. I'll attach it to this video and to the description. There I will be posting daily reels talking about what I did in the day in terms of ecom and maybe in terms of uni and life in general. But the primary focus is ecom, and the reason I'm doing this, as I said, is for accountability, building followers, and to maybe even share my wisdom and share my learning across this whole journey. And so guys, if any of you are in business, make sure you're documenting your progress from zero. Don't start when you've made 100k already. Nobody will believe you. That's what I kind of wanted to do at the start, because I was scared. But then I thought, you know, I see these random YouTubers pop off. The first video is, I made 500k in a month. And nobody's going to believe you that much when you come out of nowhere. But if you've documented your whole journey from zero, nobody can say that you cheated. Nobody can say that you were given handouts. Nobody can say that you had rich parents, for example. So, guys, that's it. We're currently hiking to the beach. We've got like 20 or so minutes left, and time's ticking on. It's 2:15. And it was a terrible journey here. 2 hours through massive winding mountain roads. So I'm gonna finish off now. I'll catch up in a bit, carry on this vlog. Hey guys, I'm back from my holiday, currently mid work shift, and just a little update here. So I'm currently on day 20 of my personal brand on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and yeah, mainly Instagram. That's what my main goal is. And basically I just find it extremely cool to think about how many people are seeing my reels every day, because I get around from 500 to 1,000 views per reel, and I'm currently at around 250 followers, which is like 4 times my followers, so meaning 4 times as many people who don't know me see my reels than those who do know me. And obviously that's already, it's an incredible privilege to see this likes and the support coming in. You know, I've had a few really nice messages come in to me, and likes, follows, comments, and yeah, it means a lot. But basically, I find it extremely cool that there's going to be thousands of people seeing my stuff every day. And the thing is, who's stopping, say, any sort of celebrities? For example, people in the business space, people that I look up to. Who knows if they don't wake up and they go on Instagram and they see my reel show up on their feed. It's not impossible, but just think how cool that is. How cool is it to think that there's people that I've spent my life looking up to, being inspired by, who potentially see my shit on their For You page right now. It's honestly mind-blowing. And of course, I know there's nothing really massively inspirational on there right now. I've not made my goal. I've not made masses of money yet. I've not even hit, 1k on those posts. But regardless, I get to share my mindset. I get to share what works for me, what doesn't work for me, how I feel, what I do in the day. And I think it's really you know, even though at the start they might not interact with it or do anything, through repeated exposure over the next 500 days, I think it's cool to see what will happen, because who knows, you know, the first time someone sees my reel, they might be like, okay, move on. The second time someone sees my reel, they might consider it a bit more, and it goes on and on and on over these next 500 days. You know, some people might take like, I don't know, 10 viewings to actually like want to support what I'm doing. Because that's, I don't know if there's a specific business name for that, but in anything, in selling a product, in Facebook ads, repeated exposure leads to more engagement, because it's not always on the first viewing of your ad they'll buy. I think the rule is like after viewing your sales ad 7 or something times, they'll most likely to buy. But what I'm saying is, it's pretty cool that I don't know who's watching my reels, I don't know who's watching my journey. I just know that there's like this audience that I can access through short form content that catches on to what I'm doing, that watches, listens to my thought process. And you know, if I don't see why I would want to keep all bottled in. I have all this knowledge, I have all this experience, expertise that I'm developing every day to reach those big numbers, and I keep it all to myself. That doesn't make sense. I want to put it out there, I want to share it with the world. I want people to know and to see what works for me, what doesn't work for me, and to be inspired by it so they can start and do whatever they want themselves. And that's honestly very fulfilling for me. And the fact that I could have, say, Iman Gadzi watching one of my reels, theoretically I could have any sort of business mogul, even any sort of like footballer or billionaire, could just wake up and see me, a 21-year-old uni student trying to make $1 million, £1 million in organic dropshipping while studying. It's crazy, yeah. So guys, I'm glad to have you all along with me on this journey. I'm excited what the next 500 days brings for me, and those people, I know those people that follow me now, when I still have that, you know, £70 sales instead of, you know, thousands, those are the true fans. Because, you know, if they're here for you now and they're inspired by you now, that means they believe that you can do it, or possibly they're like curious. But people who are curious in that kind of way wouldn't probably follow you. They would just like stay behind and just watch it unravel, but not actually follow you, because in following that you're actually publicly showing your support. So yeah, that's all really for this update. I'm gonna go back to work. I've got my drinks, I've got my laptop, I've got my pen and paper, making notes, catch up on all my notes for my lectures. Then I'm filming for a new product, and this one I know is a certified banger. I'm actually going to like sell the product myself, so I might actually even put myself on camera, maybe even unravel my face reveal on camera with the product, because that's just how I feel I could sell the product best. So yeah, long hectic day, let's get back to